Long slog ahead, I think around 24, 25 games between now and the next international break in March if we include the FA Cup. So it's a tough period, but it's a very important period. A lot of points to play for, and I guess you could say that a large part of the outcome of the season will be decided in this period. I'm delighted not only for Joe Morrell himself, but also for everyone in the football club who's played a major part in his continued development. I think it's really important for people to understand that when I joined this football club almost 4 years ago, I think it's fair to say that there was a lot of people who believed Joe Morrell was on his way out of the club. But there was one person, and I remember sitting in the meeting, who said, no, I'm going to bring out the best in Joe. I believe he's got a talent, he has further to go, he has more to offer. And that was Lee Johnson. And I remember that meeting, and if it hadn't been for Lee, I'm not so sure that Joe would still be here. Lee and his coaching staff have showed a huge belief in him. We've worked with him inside the club, he's been out on loan, and I think that moment when he lined up for Wales against Hungary this week was very special for him, but also it was a testament to a lot of people in this football club who work tirelessly in developing our young talent. It's part of our model, it's the part of how we work, but I think to have, as you've just said, almost 10 players under 24 in that midfield position with the likes of Brownhill, Masingo, Eliasson, O'Dowda, and that's before you get to your James Mortons, etc. We're in a strong, healthy position, but that's what we do, that's what we're about, and again, it's a huge testament to our coaching staff who develop these young players. Delighted to see Corey's football talent back on the pitch, but probably more excited to see Corey's character back on the pitch. We had a team away day last week where we were climbing high ropes, jumping through mud, swinging through the trees. I think the supporters saw some of that in social media. And the team that I was with, which included Tommy Rowe and one or two others, was pitched against Corey. And he never shut up all day. He was in my ear, winding me up at us, getting us at it, and in the end his team beat us by about 2 to 3 seconds. I think there should have been a steward's inquiry, to be honest, because I think we were the better team. But Corey's character played a huge part in that day, so to see that back on the pitch, I'm delighted to see him back. Big game, big crowd, big club in Nottingham Forest. I think it'll be 2 evenly matched teams. We've said before we need to get better results here at home. The crowd will play a huge part in that. We're on the back of a good result just before the international break. Players coming back to fitness. I think it should be a really good game.